Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And I'm very happy to be here today in Bitkub event in Thailand. I'm JAY LIM, the founder of ELYSIA, the project focused on the real-world asset tokenization. And today, I'd like to talk about the RWA market, including what is happening in Korea, and share a bit what ELYSIA is and what we have built and what we are preparing for next. And along this way, I will introduce some technologies, including the ZK technology, which play an important role to connect the real-world asset to blockchain. And around the world, the RWA market is growing very fast. In the past, the token represented on the digital asset, but now real asset like gold, bond, real estate is starting moving on to the blockchain. So why is this happening? Because RWA can make traditional finance faster, cheaper, fairer. When the assets go on-chain, the people can invest or trade more easily, and more people can join the global market. And this trend is already happening in many countries, so governments and many larger banks already started their own RWA project, and many experts believe that RWA can change the global finance in the next decades. And let's look at Korea. In Korea, the government were preparing the STO rules, security token offering, but now it is paused. However, there are a lot of discussions about Korea One Stablecoin. So we expect the new regulation by end of this year or early next year, and strongly affect the direction of the Korean crypto industry. And let me introduce the ELYSIA. ELYSIA is started 2018 and to bring the real-world asset to the blockchain. We have built the infrastructure to connect the real-world value and the crypto value. And we have tokenized more than 100 assets and solved over tens of millions of dollars worth the liquidity problem. Although there are many regulatory challenges, we focused on implementing each case step by step and in allowed scope. And instead of chasing the larger number of scale, we concentrated on completing the fully tokenization cycle from asset registration to the on-chain trading. So through this experience, we can get a clear understanding of a real or a practical challenge that the RWA project can face in the market. So based on our experience, we can provide a solution to the team that want to build their own RWA project and consulted the traditional financial institution exploring the blockchain integration. ELYSIA has grown step by step. At first, we focused on STO, to tokenize the asset ownership or connecting the traditional security to the blockchain. But soon we faced the regulatory challenge to make it difficult to expand. So we shift our focusing toward solving the liquidity problem by creating a system where the real estate could be used as a collateral by crypto lending. And in this process, we discovered the strong demand to open a new market by using valuable real estate, real-world asset as their foundation. And so we will start to build the infrastructure that make it possible. We have built 3 core infrastructure and framework to support the ELYSIA ecosystem. And first, ELYSIA protocol, a standard for the real-world asset tokenization. It is optimized for assets that are easier to match up the blockchain structure or have a simpler legal or contractual relationship. And second is ELY5 protocol, standard for the investing or trading the tokenized asset. It provides a framework that allow the complex asset with the multiple contract or the legal requirement to stay compliant while being linked to crypto liquidity. And last, ELYSIA DAO, the decentralized governance and legal structure. Through the on-chain DAO and officially registered legal entity, it can connect the asset ownership and governance decision in the legally recognized way. And next, the technology we have been most interested in recently. As I mentioned, we built a core infrastructure for the tokenization, and now we are making an underlying asset data verifiable on-chain. The tool that make it possible is the zk-TLS. Think of zk-TLS as the trust with privacy. It proved that the data truly comes from the origin source as like a bank API or a web service while revealing only what is needed. So blockchain learned that this claim is correct, but it doesn't see any your personal data. So zk-TLS can guarantee the data provenance and let us disclose the information selectively. So why is that a big deal? Because traditionally, moving off-chain data to on-chain means that you either trust a middleman or overshare the sensitive info. But both slow adoption and raise risks. But zk-TLS can remove trade-off by giving a cryptographic approval of origin without exposing raw data. So here is a concrete example. You deposit $1,000 in your bank account, and you want a stablecoin minted against it. With zk-TLS, the system verified the deposit exists and meet policy, but your name, your account number, or your personal identifier stay hidden. So chain record that $1,000 backed confirmed, while your private data remained private. And so zk-TLS is the secure bridge between the Web 2 and Web 3. And it keeps the source verifiable and data confidential at the same time. And institutions get a compliance-friendly assurance, and users keep control of privacy, and everyone reduces the reliance on intermediary or without compromising the integrity. And next, about the mission, there are some issues we care about for user, making crypto easier to use, or tackling the real-world friction like exchange rate risk or the local premium risk. And we are building a super app in ELYSIA that will connect the fiat, coin, and DeFi in one smooth experience. Beyond improving UX, it was a building about the essential bridge, the building of new bridge that the RWA market truly need. For RWA to work at scale, user must be able to move easily between the traditional finance and crypto finance, like depositing fiat and receiving stablecoin and investing the tokenized asset or DeFi protocol. Our goal is to make this entire process as simple as using mobile banking today. And we believe that the kind of this super app will become the core tool enabling RWA in the ecosystem. And next, in non-USD dollar market, investor can face the two kinds of risk: the exchange rate risk and the premium gap risk. If your local currency price move against the dollar, it can completely change your final return. Even if your investment goes up, you can still lose your money when the exchange rate moves the other way. To solve this problem, we are building a new market that let users choose when to exchange local currency and the USD dollar, or hatching the rate directly on-chain. And next up, a premium. Every country has a different rules, rules and limits. So the same coin can have different prices in each market. So the differences in prices is called that the premium. In Korea, we call that the kimchi premium. We thought it is a similar problem, so we are building a new market to track or manage this gap, so that user can decide the best timing to buy or sell across the border. In short, we want user to handle this risk separately and do it all directly on-chain with simple tool, like a super app. And next, Thailand and Bitkub and ELYSIA. And Thailand is one of the most active crypto market in Asia with clear regulation and open-minded user. And our ELYSIA token was listed on the Bitkub exchange in early this year. And it was more than just a listing. It marked the start of a partnership to expand the RWA adoption in Thailand. And together with Bitkub, we hope to move forward in following direction. First, joint development RWA and stablecoin ecosystem, including collaboration, the tokenized asset, and the financial integration. And second, the connecting liquidity between countries so that value can move easily or freely between countries. And last, the linking infrastructure and building a new market, creating a cross-border opportunity and use case through the shared networks. Yeah. And we see the great potential for the collaboration between the two leading crypto markets in Asia. And we hope to work together to build a transparent RWA bridge in Asia. At ELYSIA, our vision is very clear to tokenize the real value and to connect a more open world of finance. And we are moving very fast toward this vision and in turning this vision into the reality step by step and project by project. For anyone who share this vision, investor or builders or partners, so our door is always open. And last, together we can build this new future of finance. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, JAY LIM, for sharing with us today.